Hello, everyone.
Hey, everyone. No, I'm just kidding. You can do it.
See, Alex gets it. He's locked. He's dialed.
Sigma energy.
I'm the alpha here. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the locker room. Today, we're going to be talking about some of the most controversial topics in the U.S. And Titan and Michael are going to be answering some of these and debating about it. We'll find out which one of them is smarter by the end of this video. First things first, GMOs. Should they be grown? And should they be ingested?
Yeah, full of GMOs, genetically modified organisms, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, I would have to say we're going to have to go ahead and ban those.
Yeah, I agree.
I want to say we're going to have to go ahead and keep those.
What do you think, Titan?
I ban them.
Think about it.
You're against
If you can genetically modify an organism,
Disagree.
and then eat it?
In like 2 seconds.
yeah, I don't know much about GMOs, but
Neither,
I've
come on,
heard
man.
they're pretty bad.
All right. My bad.
Tits are ass, bro. Deal with the people want to hear. Ass.
Dude, I'm still an ass player, but boobs, yeah, they're bad.
Yeah.
Why?
Come on, Alex.
I'm freaking out.
Taking over.
I'm freaking out.
What is it about them?
Should recreational marijuana be legal?
Yeah.
Yes.
What about the boobs?
Fuck, no. Should the federal government pay reparations to the descendants of slaves?
The hell no. What about titties?
No, stop.
What about them?
Do they flop or do they like firm breasts?
I like firm boobs.
Should all Americans have the right to have health care?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can afford it.
Damn it. Should students have to wear school uniforms?
No.
No, I don't really care. It depends. Actually, I don't know. It depends. If you got a really bunch of low.
Should
income-
Halloween be moved
Okay,
permanently
well, I
to
was gonna
Saturday?
debate that one. What did you say?
Should Halloween be moved permanently to Saturday?
That's fucking retarded. Who cares? Let your kids trick or treat on a Tuesday. Who cares?
Should
Hold
TikTok
on.
Be, should TikTok be banned?
No. Wow, we spent
You
too
guys
much
just-
fucking time together.
Is vaping e-cigarettes safe?
No.
Should people become vegetarian?
No.
Do violent video games contribute to youth violence?
No.
Should the voting age be lowered to 16?
No.
No.
Hell no. That's stupid.
Should zoos exist?
Yes.
Is there really a Santa Claus?
No.
Should police officers wear body cameras?
Yeah.
Is Pokemon Go good for our society?
No.
Yeah. Here we go. Finally.
We're hopping into it.
Well, yeah, lay it on me, buddy.
All right. Go,
Wait,
Mike.
what was the
Why do you
question?
think you're so about Pokemon Go?
Wait, what was the
Is
question?
Pokemon Go good for our society?
Oh, yeah, I think so. That brought a lot of people together.
Yeah.
That was fucking sick. That was a cool time period. I'd be hanging out with random motherfuckers,
Yeah, I
just
got-
like, oh my, there's a Gyarados over here.
It's Gyarados.
God, I didn't watch Pokemon.
Gyarados.
I didn't watch Pokemon.
Oh, no. Should euthanasia be legalized?
No. That's fucking dumb.
Should euthanasia be legalized, Titan? Come on. Say yes. We need a debate.
Yeah. Yeah, it should. I think
bum.
they should just have the choice.
Nah, bro.
Why?
I mean,
Isn't everything about freedom?
no. Well, what is freedom? Freedom is allowing you to choose what's good for you. That's not an ordered choice. It's a disordered choice.
How's that a
So
disordered choice?
should smoking be legal?
Probably not, dude. That shit's fucking.
Should
terrible
drinking
for
be
you.
legal?
Probably not, but it is.
Wow.
Well, no, I'd say drinking. I mean,
Drinking kills
drinking
you.
can be legal.
Drinking's bad for you in the end.
Drinking is the devil in
if
a
you
bottle.
overdo it. If
Well,
you-
no, but like it's still like it's not good for you. I don't think it's net positive.
I mean, you can have one or two drinks, be social. I think it's not
Well,
necessarily.
I think euthanasia should be legal because they should have, like you said, freedom to choose your good.
it's not good though.
Why?
If you think,
If
because
I'm in agonizing pain, I
Okay.
might want to go.
what if you like? Do you believe that? Take this a religion route. Like, do you believe God created people
Yeah.
and that like that was a gift from God,
Mm-hmm.
and that God, you are ultimately God's person. Like you are.
Yeah.
So if your life is yours, then yes, you should be free to kill yourself. But what if your life isn't yours?
I just think people, if you can make that decision, if your life wasn't yours, then you wouldn't have that decision.
Exactly.
So your life is yours.
But you just said it belongs to God.
I believe that, but other people don't.
But I think that
So if people view that their life is theirs and it's not God's, then they have the right to choose. Who are you to say someone can't do something with their body?
So do you think abortions should be legal?
Yeah,
I thought you said should it be illegal.
I think it should be legal.
Oh well.
You're for euthanasia. You're against euthanasia, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here we go.
'Cause I don't think you can govern people's bodies.
Let me set the stage. All right. 90-year-old woman. She's lived a long, nice life. Now she has 3 tumors, and she's in a lot of pain. But it'll take her like a year to die. But it's inevitable that she will die.
And she's pretty much on like morphine every day.
Yes.
Yeah. She should
be
have
allowed
the choice to be able to kill
I
herself.
just don't think so.
Like you might here's the thing, you might disagree that it's wrong. And you would never do it.
Yeah.
But who is anyone on the planet to decide whether someone can do it or not?
That's true. Should laws align with what you think is morally right?
I mean, just in my personal opinion, if I think that what I've found to believe to be true is like the truest form of good that like truly like I believe applies to like all of humanity, then yeah, I would like want to spread that to them.
But then they should still have the freedom to choose that.
And they do.
You would never do. I would never do it. You would
But,
never
I mean,
do it. But
I
I want
think-
that person that is suffering to be able to have that choice to be able to do it. Do I think it's the wrong choice? Yes, but I think they should 100% be allowed to have that choice.
That's true. In a certain way, it's almost like that old lady's trying to grab the plug, and you're slapping her hand away and be like, "Nope, nope."
Yeah, dude.
I don't think
should-
there's anything wrong with letting someone have a
I don't
choice.
think anyone should be in control of ending life,
But
even
it's-
your own.
But it's there. Yeah, it's theirs.
Because I don't.
So
believe
should
that
suicide be illegal?
It is.
I think that's bullshit.
I'm pretty sure it is illegal. I
It
think it's
is.
illegal
It is,
too,
yeah.
so-
But that's why. So yeah,
Yeah.
but then that's.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess like it really doesn't matter because you're dead and you're dead already. But yeah, I just don't think that it's.
It's like the same thing with like smoking dope, right?
Yeah.
Or like shooting up heroin. I don't think, like in like a lot of states, they're making it like legal or whatever to like do drugs inside your house. Cause I saw an argument like this dude was like trying to argue for abortion, and he was like, it's the same reason that you're not allowed to just smoke crack inside your house, because us normal people are not able to make decisions for ourselves, which is why the government has done it, which I think is stupid. I think if someone wants to smoke crack, let them. Like, that's their life. Or if someone wants to shoot up heroin, yeah, it sucks. I would never do it. But it's their life. Who am I to tell this dude, nah, don't shoot up heroin? Because he's going to find it either way. It might be harder, but he's going to get it. It's like the
But if
same
you
thing
know
with
something
guns.
is like objectively horrible for someone or bad for someone, why would you just be like, nah, fuck it, go ahead and hurt yourself, go ahead and harm yourself?
Because it's not my job to tell him what to do and what not to do.
Yeah, it
I'm not
is.
his protector.
I think it is.
I don't think so, because then you're controlling someone else's life.
It's not controlling. Like steering
someone else wants to
towards a
sin,
better
it's their
path
problem.
is not trying to control them.
You can steer him towards a good path, but I don't think like for the euthanasia thing, for example, I don't think making euthanasia legal is steering them towards a good path. They're suffering. They want to go. They're 90.
Well, let's
It's not their time, brother.
let me play on this.
It's their time. It's coming. It's right there. They're running home.
Then wait for it.
All right, let me play with this idea a little bit. So I have a question for both of you. Michael, first of all, how about we take this to like health and food? Should it be illegal for someone to overeat and become obese then if it's bad for their health?
I mean, it's hard to like take it into like laws because it's like, I mean, that's like different. I don't know. I mean, I see
But
what
in
you're saying.
ideal society, could you make a law that keeps people not becoming like obese? Let's say like in this case though,
Gluttony.
obesity isn't like a genetic thing.
Yeah.
It's them gluttony. Yeah, it's choice.
I mean, that's such like a less extreme example. Like, I mean, I guess like
It's the same principle, though.
in a
Yeah,
perfect world, like then you're taking it to the sort of like government capital punishment realm when it's more like it wouldn't be like illegal in the sense of like we're gonna punish the fuck out of you, but like if you like we would just like encourage you to not become obese. Like I don't know. It's hard to say, but like I mean, it would be better for everyone if there was like
That's true.
rules set in place for you not to become obese.
Okay, yeah. But then are those laws justified then to be preventing people from obesity?
What's the
Let's say
punishment?
let's say the punishment. Let's say jail. Let's say reformation. Let's say
Stuffed up. Like,
Stuffed
I mean,
up,
if it's
sorry.
like a mandatory diet, I don't think that's that bad.
not even yeah okay. So you think that would be okay?
Yeah, I mean, if it's illegal in the sense of like, oh, like you get like so fat to the point where it's like
You can't eat like you limit you to like under 10,000
like
calories.
It's like, I mean, if you're like so fat to the point where it's like literally like you're going to die, like very soon.
Then you think that's fair?
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, like, yeah, I'd say it's fair.
Okay.
Wow. Fat shaming Michael.
Yeah,
Unreal.
I guess I'm comfortable admitting that if you're about to die because you're so fat, you should probably go on a diet.
All right, Tyne, let's bring it to the other side. Now, you said that's okay for a person to become euthanized if they want to, like if they're suffering and stuff, right?
I think it's the wrong choice, but if you want to do it, do it.
But it should be legal then.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I guess in another way, should suicide itself then be illegal? Like, obviously,
because what's it matter? They're dead.
I mean, but like, let's say they failed.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, you don't get in trouble if you fail.
Yeah, but okay, so you think that's fair?
Attempted suicide.
Yeah, like you get maybe some medicine.
Now, where do you draw? What if you do a suicide that puts other people in danger?
Then yeah, you should get in trouble.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really have a good question for you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a good one, but I kind of agree with you, so it's hard for me.
Yeah.
I mean, my argument just hinges a lot on like religion. So I mean, like if you don't believe that principle, then
But I do believe that principle. But I also just think it's not.
if you believe
Our
that.
rule.
your
Well, let's
life-
move it on.
Okay.
Alright.
All right.
We're just gonna agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Here's a good question: should historical statues be taken down?
Which ones?
Yeah, which ones?
Racist ones.
Like what? You gotta find racist ones.
Yeah.
Someone might call it racist, and I might not think it's right.
Like, I mean, like,
racist
if,
ones
if
should be
they
taken
were like
down.
a bad person, then yeah. But I mean, if they weren't a bad person,
Yeah, I don't know if I
Like
Like a lot of people were
racist
trying to
ones.
that George Washington one or whatever because he had slaves or something.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've
what's
heard
the
that.
story behind that? Like, did he own slaves?
Yeah, he owned slaves.
Yeah, you didn't know that.
I mean, that's pretty fucked up.
But like, isn't that the thing?
But the
Like,
point is, it's like it's you when like a lot of slavery was like normalized and stuff. Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like that's.
So it's like,
still
was he
fucked
really
up.
doing
Yeah.
anything wrong in his eyes?
So
He was
yeah,
just-
so then the question is,
he's
should
participating in
you?
culture?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's still fucked up in any capacity to own slaves. It's tough because
So
he,
should
I
George
agree.
Washington?
because he's
I agree.
basically. I mean, like.
Wait,
I'm against slavery too.
Yeah, we're all against slavery.
Yeah.
We're just picking some brain here.
I would
Alright.
say it is difficult because like he did so much good for our country that like it is unfortunate that he owned slaves because that's like so horrible.
So should you take that away by like taking a statue down, let's say? Or do you still keep that up, representing like and like I don't know, vindicating that he
Yeah.
was?
I'd say keep it up.
things?
I'd say keep it up.
Okay.
But not because
Like you wouldn't build a statue for Hitler
yeah.
because like having chambers.
I hope that's unexplained.
Well, I said you wouldn't have a statue.
I know,
for
but I
Hitler.
hope that's like. I hope that goes
Oh
without
yeah, because like
explanation.
having like concentration camps wasn't like the norm of like the culture.
Yeah,
Like-
true.
Like in America, like yeah, there were like
I know.
there were slaves.
And like if George Washington was alive today and had those slaves,
it'd
be like, all right.
it'd get killed.
yeah,
It'd be a bad guy. But like back then, yeah, everybody like not everybody, but like
yeah.
people were slave
Since it
owners.
was such a All right, how about
That
this?
That is kind of like a crazy topic. 'Cause
Going
it's-
into this idea though, is
Touchy
kneeling
subject.
during the national anthem an appropriate form of protest?
Yeah.
Kneeling.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with it. I honestly like. I was kind of confused when people were so fucking pissed about that. Who cares?
Someone's dad's a veteran.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're so mad. Like I don't know. I think that's an appropriate way to.
I think that's
protest.
just people getting mad at dumb shit.
I mean, I
like
think
they're
it's
just looking for
sort of
something to
like
get mad.
potentially like. I think there may be
I knew you were gonna-
protesting the wrong thing.
I knew that's what you were gonna say, but isn't that like? I thought you were gonna say disrespectful. Isn't
No,
that, isn't
not
that like kind of the
disrespectful.
point?
I just think they're doing their demonstration towards something that isn't necessarily representative of the problem that they're mad at. Like I think it was a lot about like police reform and stuff like that.
Mhm.
With when like I feel like the national anthem represents just like
freedom.
like the United States of America is like an entire country like necessarily like maybe like the
Second
freedom,
chances.
the freedom that was won and like war. Like
Immigration.
I just feel like I have no
like
problem with
buzzwords?
it. I think it's a totally valid way to protest. It just seemed like maybe it was like not the like I don't know. I don't see the.
Well, I think
connection.
the point was like they're not proud of how the U.S. is
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So you're kneeling, saying like I'm not gonna stand for this pledge because I don't want to
Yeah, but I
pledge
just-
to the
I-
America as
yeah,
is
that
now.
what I just didn't understand was like I feel like them taking issue with the entire United States of America isn't as fair because like I feel like the real problem was the
Okay.
way police conduct in America. And,
Well, if
like,
they
racial
felt like that was
profiling.
protected by the U.S.
Yeah, I mean I guess that's true, but it just seems like to protest the entire country when it's mostly just like a police issue, which is what it seemed like to me as someone who did not read that much on the situation.
Well, this
so
goes-
I'm not very educated on the whole.
Well,
entire matter.
we'll modernize it a little bit. Recently, there's been lots of protests at like colleges and stuff for like the Israel-Palestine war. Is that like? Do you think that should be okay? Is it okay to?
Yeah, I think you should always be able to protest.
Any form of peaceful protest is, I think always
Okay.
productive if
Yeah.
it's peaceful. But weren't they like not that peaceful?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I actually don't know that much about it, but
It's also like like that whole situation was like everything just gets memed so hard nowadays.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's fucking real.
Dude, same.
Like there's so many like people just like meme the shit out of stuff. So like I mean,
well, here I guess. Okay. Well, how about this? Is any form of non-peaceful protest okay?
Yeah.
If something's really wrong, is okay to not like. For example, like
yeah.
there's like back when like slavery
the
was
Revolutionary
legal.
War was non-peaceful protest.
Well, I
basically.
guess that's true. Yeah.
Like, I think all.
But I was thinking more of like
yeah.
Malcolm X. Like I don't know if you guys know who that is. Like Malcolm X during
Yeah, we know who Malcolm X is, buddy. Pondering again.
like all I would say.
So like,
all-
would you support Malcolm X's like how he protested?
Yeah, I feel
Because Martin Luther King, you could argue, had more of an impact. Yeah, he did it peacefully, but when you felt like there's like a big injustice being
you know why
done
Martin Luther had an impact?
because
Because of Malcolm X.
Yeah, I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
My point is though. So yeah, do you think Malcolm X? Do you think that's a fair way to protest?
if the consequences are like dire enough, like that was a situation in which like African Americans were getting treated in America like
Mhm.
so badly that it was like drastic measure was needed.
So without getting into like any of the details of a modern thing, if you felt like there was a similar terrible thing going on, such as like some people do with the Israel-Palestine war, is it fair to have some forms of non-peaceful protesting if they truly believe
Yeah, I'm
that-
down for like breaking cars and shit and
Yeah.
like throwing
But
blocks through windows.
I think
and...
doing that on American soil is like I don't know how much America is necessarily.
Yeah, if it's in house, I get it. If it's not really in house.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
like
that's fair.
doing that here-
Slavery was a thing happening
Like
in
doing
this
that
country.
on a college campus in California when these are issues happening in the
And,
Middle
like,
East. Like
yeah,
I understand
that's
America
fair.
is a player in this, and they're probably
It'd make
not-
more sense to protest in like
yeah,
Israel
that-
if you felt like
America
something was
might
going on. Yeah.
be, egging this issue on. Again, something I'm not as well versed
Yeah,
in.
I'm not big into the Israel-Palestine
But-
shit.
Yeah, I mean,
even if
yeah,
America's
we're not gonna
egging
get
this
too
issue
into it.
on, I don't know if violent protest is needed on American soil.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I was just more curious about you guys' ideas on violent protesting in general. How about, all right, should felons be allowed to vote?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of don't really get that one.
I
I
don't
never
know.
really understood that. Like, I understand you like broke a big law, but like that doesn't mean you're like dumb.
And some stuff is like stupid felonies.
That's fair.
Like, you could have an F5, never allowed to vote again, which is like a very like
Yeah.
it's like just one level past a misdemeanor.
Like just like if you had like a fuck ton of weed.
Yeah.
Can't that be an F5? Like,
Yeah, if you have like over the limit that you're allowed.
Yeah.
Like if you have like 3 pounds of weed.
Which I mean like is a lot, but like
Now you can't vote.
yeah. You tell me just because you like to fucking smoke, you can't vote.
Yeah. Okay, how about this? The Electoral College, should that be a thing?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into it.
Because people in different parts of the nation think so much differently, you need to represent everybody fairly.
Is that
And,
what
like-
voting's for?
That's exactly what voting is for.
And then I don't get the point of an electoral college.
Well, I guess, okay, I'll hop on.
Okay, the entire election will be decided by New York City, LA, and like what is it, like 4 or 5, like 11.
But, I mean,
cities.
You know what? No, I take back. I agree.
Okay. Well, let me play a devil's advocate then. In a way, though, doesn't that make someone in New York or California's votes that much less? Anyone who's in a big city now has a minuscule amount of voting compared to someone who lives in like Kansas, for example.
Yes.
Because now they have more electoral representation for how many people there are.
It does, but it's not in the.
It's a small price
it's
to pay
not
for salvation.
made to discount any one person's vote. It's to equalize the needs of everyone in different parts of the nation. Because also, not that someone in New York is less important, but every area of the nation has differing like characteristics that help the nation run, and they all need to be treated importantly.
Okay.
Like and it is true that the majority of people in New York and California in like those big cities vote the same way and think the same way.
Mm.
So like their needs are going to be represented.
Facts.
I mean, I get it, but just not represented as much as people in rural areas then. But that's
Per capita, yes.
Per
But
capita,
overall, it is
think it's
because
beneficial?
those states have more electoral college votes.
true, yeah.
So overall, they are represented more. They're just not represented as much per
Yeah,
capita.
scale, yeah.
But they still get a bigger representation.
Yeah, but
It's
like
just
not
to scale.
individually,
It's not
yeah.
perfectly to scale.
Yes, yeah.
But
A New York City person's vote will still be like possibly like less than half
I mean,
for
but
someone
if
from
you're
like Kansas.
but if you're in New York, like you're blue, like that's like, but like if the state's gonna be blue, like
Well, I mean, I guess this is a good question to go off of.
California's
Then
gonna
why
be
do you
blue.
think that is? Why do you think there's so many territorial regions that like have such differing opinions on voting? Is it
Yeah.
like because of like their careers? Is it
that
because
is
of
super interesting.
like, for example, like you could make the argument that a lot of times like conservatives can be found in more rural areas because that's where like there's more land and stuff,
like
and
the
it's
interesting,
Hillbillies.
like Republicans are dumb and like Democrats are smart. Like that's like a real like thing people.
yeah,
believe.
yeah, because like
I don't believe that person, but like I think that's a lot of thing people because like
I mean, it's interesting looking at different like fads and stuff. Like usually younger people are usually more
Yeah.
Democratic, and older people are more Republican. Republicans usually are more like rural, while Democrats are more like city living.
It's like
and
that.
stuff.
Have you ever seen that Shane Gillis like stand up? He's like, as like you get older as a white man, you just slowly feel yourself
Yeah.
getting more Republican.
No, I haven't, but that's true, I guess.
Yeah,
like
it just happens.
that's a lot of like how it ends up happening.
Very
alright, well,
inspirational.
I guess we all landed. I don't know. I guess we came to an agreement.
Glad we hashed out the electoral college there.
Should the death penalty be legal?
oh wait, back on the electoral college.
Yes.
though, I just wanted to say one thing.
Yeah,
I had this
go for it.
awesome idea in high school that they should group electoral colleges by like tri-state areas,
Mm.
especially if there's like neighboring blue and red states to sort of
Mm.
even the playing field.
Uh,
And I forget which I was talking about this to someone, and I think it's a sick idea, and it would like sort of even the playing field. And
wasn't this actually somewhat of a big problem though, with people like doing like how what was
they
it like?
gerrymander the fuck out of all the counties.
Yes, like messing up county lines and stuff to like
Yeah,
skew the voting.
There's like some crazy ones
Yes, yeah.
where like
Like they'll like just like if there's a city that they know will like really
Yeah.
heavily like make it blue, they'll like make a perfect line cutting
there'll
out
be,
the
like-
city from this county, so this
Yeah.
county has like a bigger portion of the vote.
there'll be counties like totally.
You know what I mean? I know.
enclosed in a-
No, I know what you mean. Yeah. Gerrymandering. Yeah.
I'm just saying that,
Death
yeah.
penalty? No death penalty in this nation,
In this nation,
in America. Yeah.
What did I say? Yes, death penalty.
yeah.
Yeah. Actually, no. I disagree on the death penalty. Why am I? I don't know
Why?
I said yeah. Because I think if you do like a really bad crime, right,
Mm-hmm.
and you're faced with prison for the rest of your life, you're like, they might as well just fucking kill me.
Well, what
I'd
if,
rather 'em
what
just
if it's
suffer.
what if it's a person who can like always escape a prison, like a magician?
That's retarded. No, not getting into that because it's not possible. There's just no point.
Have you ever heard of the 4 guys who went to Alcatraz?
Sure,
They escaped once.
They got it. Then.
No, one dude escaped like 3 times. He escaped 2 prisons, then they set them to like the maximum security
yeah.
prison in Alcatraz, and then he escaped there.
No, all right. Well,
If he was caught again, should he be death penalized?
I think
'Cause
there
it's like,
should be no death penalty, not for any moral reason of taking life, but for the pure fact that if, like, say, like Ted Bundy, how he's murdering and raping women,
Mm.
I think he should just sit in solitary confinement for the rest of his life.
Okay, well,
like never even come outside.
okay,
of that.
well, here's a question: what should prison be for then? Should it be for punishment or reformation?
I think reformation.
But Ted Bundy's not
but
defined.
for those people, like for a capital like crime like that, like murder. No.
Then you think that is a capital punishment, being locked away forever?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Prison should be for reformment unless you can obviously not be reformed. Then it's just keeping you away from society in order.
Keep
Because
everyone
I think
safe.
the gift. I do think life is like. I don't think we can kill. Like I just don't think like we have the power to decide who lives and who dies, no matter what you did. And I think prison's for reform unless you can obviously not be reformed. Like if you're like if you've done such a horrible crime like Ted Bundy, if you've like killed multiple people, then prison is just to basically keep society safe from you.
It's so funny because I think we're all.
And they'd suffer.
I think
for
we're all
that
against the
because
death
they
penalty,
deserve
but for like such a vastly different reasons.
Like I think if you're
Like-
if you're in a nation where you are affluent enough to have the resources to house someone in prison for the rest of their natural life to make society a better place, that's a sacrifice you should take because it's better than killing someone and you can afford it. And, but like I think like if you're in like some like piss poor third world country, like no offense, but like if there's like some like fucking rapid serial killer on the loose,
Maybe.
then I know like I think then
Yeah.
then that is like literally an
Protected.
area where even
Yeah.
like the church would say like the death penalty is justified
Like necessary,
because
yeah.
if you cannot keep society safe, like if you can't keep him in like say you like have like fucking like wooden stick prison and he just fucking gets out and keeps
Wow.
killing.
Like pushes it up.
Yeah, like
No, he
then
got
the
out
death
again.
penalty I think would be justified.
How does he
You
keep
can't-
doing it?
You don't have the facilities or resources to keep that person away from society. So yeah, you
See,
just gotta kill him.
Mine, I kind of think is like different. I feel like mine's based on like innocence and guilty. Like I feel like it's really, really difficult to prove someone's guilty. I mean, I don't think the death penalty should be allowed. Like I feel like in the off chance of almost
like
any
when they
scenario
killed that
where someone's innocent, it's very
that little kid
Like
the
you
one
think
time.
it's like Ted Bundy? Like you think you might be innocent?
well. Like
No, they killed that little kid one time and he was innocent.
I feel like there's very
a-
few
he's a little black
crimes
kid.
where like it's really obvious, except like school shooters. You can basically know without the doubt. But a lot of like serial killers or murders or stuff, a lot of people who end up going on there for death penalty, I feel like it's really like in the like 1% chance they're innocent. I almost feel like you owe them the right to not basically. inflict
Dude, you know
capital
something I
punishment.
used to be super against? Guns being legal.
Oh really?
You're going to school shooting. I used to think guns should be illegal.
How have you changed your mind? Oh well, hey, let's get into it. Right to bear arms.
Yeah, I've changed my mind. Yeah, I think everyone should have a gun.
I don't have one.
You should.
Do I make you mad?
No, I don't care that much. I just think
Get a gun.
it's good. You can protect yourself. Protect yourself. Protect your family.
No, I guess that's.
I always argue this, with West,
Oh god.
and because he would be like, "You're an idiot." Like, what if there's like if you don't have any guns, you can't protect yourself against your own government. Like they could just overpower you anytime, make you do whatever you want. You have no protection.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you know what? You're right.
I see. I actually think that's one of the worst arguments for bearing arms. To be honest.
Really, that's a great argument because it's like the Vietnam thing. Use the Vietnam as
I think
the
we've
reason we
gone-
lost the Vietnam War was because of small militia groups that the Vietnam had.
True, but they also did like guerrilla fighting and stuff. I feel like now, if the U.S. military turned on us for some reason, let's say everyone with guns and stuff, or like you know what, like, we gotta fight back. I feel like the U.S. military's like outpaces us by so much that we're
They would
pretty
never
screwed.
beat us.
I mean, I know
It'd be
it's a bad
impossible.
example, but like, I mean, it's literally the same thing with like Britain and the United States and like the Revolutionary War. I mean, I know it's like totally
Yeah.
different because of technology differences, but still, like the like just like total like they were so outnumbered and so outpowered. I mean, I don't
but,
know. There's
like,
just
I'm
so
thinking,
many.
like,
Ameri-
you
like,
just
how,
can't.
Like, how big is the standing military? Like, I mean, it's
It's
pretty
one.
big.
I looked it up the other day. It's 1.7 million people.
There's 330 million Americans.
They can't. Like it doesn't matter.
I'm
and
just
like
thinking with tanks and,
and like you
jets
wouldn't even
and
like how would
helicopters
they
and stuff.
do it?
Well, you see. Well, okay.
Blow up their own whole country?
Yeah.
They
My
got
whole
nothing
point is-
left.
I
I
guess
mean,
this
they
isn't.
probably could, but I think we would have a chance.
I'm not saying we wouldn't have a chance, but that's not the appeal I would make for.
I don't
guns,
think
feel
they
like.
have a chance unless they literally destroy their own country.
I think. Oh,
Which that
that's what I'm
defeats
kind of
the-
assuming. I'm assuming a Revolutionary War type of thing.
No, I'm thinking like they want to just like they want full control over the people. Essentially, that's kind of like what I'm thinking.
I'm thinking it's like a death. It's like a.
I mean, I
Like a
guess if
battle
they
to the
straight
death,
up wanted to just
then-
fucking kill us all, they could just nuke like all the major cities and just get all their people out.
And then where would they go?
That's true.
See, I don't know, but like I just think like I don't know technology.
So I
And
would
stuff.
assume they would want the land still.
Like, I'm not saying
Now
it would
that
be
if
like.
you nuke the land,
Yeah.
it's
To me,
inhabitable
I
for
don't
like
know.
100
Technology
plus
as you
years.
want, like-
When I think of guns, it's not like for like in case we have to make a stand against the national government. I feel like it's more like
I mean, I don't either.
Just a
but that was
liberty
just
thing?
an argument that changed my mind
yeah.
on it.
see, but that was my point. I don't know if that would change my mind. I feel like to me that feels like a weak argument, but I don't know.
Mm.
All right, continuing on though. Let's do one more.
Yeah. One more that we disagree on.
Yeah.
Okay, is dang. Okay, we kind of just saw that one. Is should we do abortion or no?
We already kind of talked about it too.
Is AI good for society?
Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't think it's
should the U.S. move towards alternative energy?
don't care.
Also, don't care.
I'll
I don't even
fucking
know what the fuck that
I'll
means.
drive whatever they want me to drive. I'll power my house with whatever they want me to power it with. I don't fucking care.
I'm in the same boat. I mean, actually, no. I'm a combustion engine guy. Only I would never drive an electric car. Fuck that.
Wait, why?
What do you mean, why? They're terrible.
Wait, what?
They're terrible.
Why?
Electric cars are terrible.
Why are they terrible?
One charge, you get 200 miles.
Oh,
Good
Well,
fucking
yeah.
luck.
it's not good for road trips, I guess, but
It's not good for daily driving. You know how fast you can go through 200 miles?
I don't know about that.
Not that fast.
Yeah, I think I could.
No, you realize when it says 200 miles till E, you're not getting 200 miles till E because you get a certain amount of miles per tank. And when you drive city, say your car gets 30 miles per gallon. When you're driving city, your car might get 12 miles per gallon. So now that 200 is brought down way lower.
Yeah. Okay, wait. I know what you mean, but I think 200. I would be able to do everything I usually do in a day, and then go home and charge it at night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Well,
I think
some,
it'd
some don't have chargers in their homes.
be, well then that would be fucking stupid. But I'm saying if I had a charger in my home for my fucking Tesla,
I feel like that
And-
wouldn't even be cheaper than gas at that point.
Yeah, you're
Charging
running
that
up the
bitch up
electric
every
bill.
night.
well,
Imagine the electric bill, boy.
but I don't think that's the point. I don't think that's why it's there. I don't think they're doing it for like being like a lot cheaper. I feel like it's
Just to
for
save the planet.
yeah. It's
But
like
at that point, when you rather have like
Fuck.
that,
JK.
like what? What are you pointing?
what your pops is driving up there, that's fucking way cooler than anything you'll ever drive.
Yeah, no, but I don't think that's the point though. I think the point is like trying to get away from like fossil fuels and stuff.
Yeah, you're just a fucking dweeb at that point.
Okay.
You fuck with electric cars?
I think
you
electric
do.
cars are a good thing.
Yeah, of course you do.
I don't know how you can
You
be
fucking
anti-electric car.
left wing nut job.
I don't know how. I'm over here like I don't.
They're not American made. They're not old combustion engines, baby.
You don't even drive an American-made car.
Yeah, I know. I do not. But it's combustion engine.
stupid. Should the United States implement a universal basic income?
No.
It's fucking stupid. We're gonna end the episode there. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you want to see controversial takes, episode 2, let us fucking know.
Yeah.
Bye.